Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great Saturday and a great weekend. Well, welcome to my March Saturday stitching, and the theme is green this month. So I'm going to be starting this embroidered girl, call it sewing girl or stitching girl. Yeah. And I'm going to be working on the greens in this little, I don't know if it's a daybed or what it is, but the color is 501, and it's kind of a muted green, but very pretty. And I got my little scissors today as my needle minder. Pull you in so we can see what's going on. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully today is quieter than yesterday. Yesterday started out well. Was going to go to the banks and pay the rent. And yeah. Well, about somewhere between 10 and 11:30, my electricity went out. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just go to town, and I couldn't figure out why. I mean, it wasn't me. And I hadn't received any kind of a message saying, you know, from the electric company saying anything. I tried to get a hold of them. That didn't work. Yeah. So I went into town to go do my errands, and the bank's electricity was out. Yeah, it was awesome. So I came home, and because most of the town was out for about, let's call it an hour, hour and a half. I even ran into town twice. Yeah. It just was ugly. And then I decided, well, I'll just come home and stay home after I'd gone twice, because I went to where I work, and about the same time I got there, their electricity came on. I thought, oh, they finally got it fixed. So that's when I ran the second time. Nope, no deal. So came home, waited about an hour or so, went back into town, got everything I needed done. Yeah, it was fun. Went to the thrift store, picked up a few things, but nothing to trip the light fantastic at all. I picked up some material and like odds and ends for that little sewing experiment I was going to make. Yeah. I haven't started that yet because, yeah, I had a few other things I had to do. So we'll see when I get that started. So, yeah. Not real sure. And of course, there are two symbols that are very close together here. We're having a moment. I have to figure out what is what. Worked on the Golden Ladies for a little bit. And I worked on Peter Rabbit. But yeah, that was basically all that I stitched on yesterday. After I got all the errands run, I came home and took a 3-hour nap. I forgot to set my alarm on my phone, so I just slept right on. Evidently I needed it. So we'll see. Not sure what I'm gonna stitch on today. Oh, and because of the long nap, I didn't get the beef and noodles done, so I just had roast potatoes, carrot things again. So I will get that all done today when I have more time and I'm not running up and down the road, because I can't think of another thing I really need in town. So what is everybody else working on? Are you stitching? Excuse me, are you stitching or doing some other craft that you like or love, or yeah. Now if anybody's got anything they have finished, or if they're working on it, you can send me a picture and I'll get it into the next stitch with me if we can. Or as soon as I can, I should say. Oh, did I? Oh, I thought I came up. The one I just went down, that was pretty bad. That's what happens when I talk and stitch at the same time. It amazes me every time that I can stitch and talk. But yeah, hopefully the rest of the weekend will be nice and quiet. Now we're going to have to move here, because this area was just not that big. I just really like this pattern. I just think it's cute and it's small. It's got lots of greens in it, so I had kind of a difficult time trying to figure out what color green I was going to start with. I don't know if you can tell, but I did crunch it up really good. Before I started, because I knew I'd be kind of all over the place. So maybe I'll stitch on this today. I really wanted to start that Venice one as well. When I was sorting stuff out the other day, I ran into Amsterdam and Copenhagen. So I'll have to work on them. Maybe one of these months we'll have a city month, because I definitely have enough city stitches. Or maybe that'll be a theme for a week. I have no idea. Get these two while I'm still hanging fire and going in that direction. Might as well, that way I don't have to stop and start again. So yeah, and I like the size of both of these. They're not too huge. That's the part I like the best. The other night I worked on the Golden Ladies for about 3 hours trying to finish one symbol. I finally got it done. So I've only got 2 more symbols left in those green. Whoops, we gotta go this way, don't we? Sorry, my bad. I'm doing a lot of maneuvering here. 2 more symbols in those green plants there on the side. Oh, there was only 2. Jeez. So yeah, that one's coming along, and of course I finished up the thread that I had out from the other day. What was I working? Oh, on that brown, I call it a table for lack of what it is, I'm not sure. A credenza, a corner cabinet, I have no idea. So it's coming along. It's taken a hot moment, but it's coming along. But it is kind of easy to stitch on. It's not nearly as stiff or maybe as thick as the Dragon Boat Festival, so that's what makes it way easier to work on. It's just holding the material. I cannot see what color that is. No, what was I stitching on? I was stitching on something the other day. Oh, that cat. You know, the one with all the cats. And I noticed right in the middle, now I haven't stitched any other places all the way around on that one, but I noticed it was just a smidge off. But, I mean, it doesn't really affect the pattern. But I'm like, why does that look so weird? So yeah, that's what was wrong with that, but I still stitched on it for a hot moment. Let's see, where are we going here? Got to get these. There's just, this color is scattered everywhere. I think I used this 501 in one of my counted ones. I can't remember which one or what it was called. It was making shells, like, what do you call them, scallop shells, like in a border, and it had this and another color, green, but I don't know which one that was per se. Can't begin to tell you right now. It might have been a blackbird. I'm just not real sure. Come on. I have to keep turning it towards the light so that I can tell what the heck is going on here. Sorry, we have to keep stopping and starting. Let's see. I think I got it all from there. So let's unfurl this a minute. I'm seeing a nice, we're just going to have to get rid of you, big area. Oh. Seriously. It's in an odd space. I love it when that happens, or I pull it way too far. Hopefully we won't get stuck on the little clip over here. We'll see. This has nice small areas that you can stitch in, so I like that part. I just hate them things that have tons of like background colors, and they're huge, like it's like a quarter of the printed canvas. It's bad. For me, at least, I get bored about 3/4 of the way through. and drop it like a hot potato. Then I won't touch it for months. Just because I know it's something to be reckoned with. It's a nice color. It turns out more green than it... I don't know. Is that like a gray green? I'm not sure. I'm terrible with what the colors' names are. Oh. We like that color, so we're just using it and we'll just move on. I don't mind the skipping, you know, here, there, and everywhere on a small one. It seems to go better for me because I'm usually trying to run out a strand of thread, but on something really large, oh, it drives me crazy. I don't like to go too far away, like the other side of the canvas, to use that thread again. And I'm not putting it away, so we'll see. We just do what we do. Just got to make sure I'm going in the right direction. And I think I am. So that's happened. I've turned it upside down. Oh, well, you know, I told you I did have the whole thing upside down. I thought I was working over here, but actually where I put that color was up in here. We're having a swell day, can you tell? Because, yeah, there's the back of the chair, and that's where her bottom. So I guess that's the color I'm working on now. So that must have something to do with the flowers or plants that are sitting there. We're having a good day. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, that just goes to show you I pick out a color and where I'm starting and just stitch. I don't care what part it is on the actual picture. Yeah. I don't pay too much attention to that. I just stitch. Oh, geez. Some days. Come on. I like this. It fits in your hand. That's always extra. An extra bonus point. It's not so heavy. And those golden girls are just like carrying around a rug, because I do keep it folded up. I like to stitch on it though. It's easier to stitch on than the dragon boat. But I like them both. Like them both. Oh my goodness. Yesterday it was lovely. It was like, I know it was over 60 degrees yesterday. Not a whole bunch of wind. It was just a lovely day. If we're running up and down the road, you'd think I'd gone on a road trip after I got home. And that never happens. Not usually. Now we're back into that orange symbol that I have to be careful of. All right. Get up there, you. Makes you wonder what the other shades of green are going to be there. I know there's a chair there somewhere. So we're going to have some brown to make that look better. So we'll see. We will see. Let me get that flipped and anchored there so it doesn't run away. Yep, we worked on completely the other side. So you can kind of... Oh no, you can't see anything, can you? I'm sorry. We'll get you back out there. There we go. So there's her hair. There's her back. There's a chair runs here. This is the side of her body, like down below. And then there's some plants over in here. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. So sorry. I hate it to be confusing. Alright guys, well, that begins March Saturday stitching with a bang, right? Alright guys, thank you for watching. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.